Right, so I'm back here in Willow Creek. My name is Felicia. We're going to do part two of this family style gameplay demo today. We've gone into a couple of these homes and we've aged up their child and showed you how easy rotational gameplay is and how fast it is. But we're going to go into my family now. This is the Patterson family. Now, I can't take complete credit for Rebecca Patterson, my main sim character. She started out as Bella Goth in the gallery because I think Bella is probably the most adorable, beautiful sim that's been created in the gallery. And so I wanted to just use that base. Now I did tweak. I rearranged the eyes, resized, reshaped, did a little things with the lips, but I left a lot of it the same. And then I made her husband this very good-looking, muscle-bound, Italian-style guy, and his name is Bruce. Now, my sim got pregnant probably within the first couple of days of being in game. I was curious to see how the pregnancy would work. And she had twins. She had little Elizabeth and little Kale. And we adopted, and I'll show you why we adopted here when we go in. There's some goals for each aspiration. Even if it's not a career-based aspiration, you still have goals to complete to reach that aspiration. It's not just like The Sims 3 where it said see 5 children grow up to be parents and have grandchildren or something like that. It's completely different. There's a lot more to it, and I love that. So we adopted her, and this is little Kylie. And we just had another little baby, and his name is Jackson, and we're going to show you that as well. We're going to age him up in a little bit here. But let's go on in and take a look. Now, I'm not a great house builder, and my lot is only a 30 by 20, so there's not a huge amount you can do with a lot that size. So even though I wanted to build this great house, mine ended up just looking like a box. But it's a 3-story box. There's a lot in it. It's worth quite a bit of money. I obviously had to play with cheats to do it, but I really wanted to see how easy it would be to make a beautiful, warm, inviting home that didn't look insane like in The Sims 3. I just felt like sometimes the houses, and the way they were set up, it was hard to go between floors. And I don't feel that way with this game. I actually find it to be quite easy to go back and forth between floors. So let's go on in and take a look. You can see him a little bit closer here. We have Bruce and Rebecca, Elizabeth and Kale, and our newly adopted Kylie. And they're just a great family. So let's go in as Rebecca. And let's let this load. And again, the loading screens really don't take very long at all. I'm very patient with these ones. I don't get frustrated with them because I know within 30 seconds I'll be playing my game. So a maid cleaned your house while you were away. You were charged $46. Okay. So while I was in playing other families, time still goes on here, and I have a maid that comes in and cleans my house. Oh, Rebecca, she's going to the bathroom. So let's give her some privacy. We'll have her change her clothes too. She likes to wear the sexy lingerie for her husband. Her and her husband are super flirty together. It's so crazy how they literally just love each other so much that even when I'm not around them, they go insane. Like, they're always blowing kisses at each other. Their emotions are super heightened whenever they're in the same room. But she's really happy right now because she just had a new baby, so she's feeling great. You can see the big smile on her face. She wants to tell a joke to someone, so we're going to have her do that. On her own, she just decided she's going to go kiss her husband. So I'll show you exactly what I mean. Like, I didn't tell her to do that. She just has it as something she's going to do because they are very much in love. Now her husband is downstairs, and let's have him change his outfit to his everyday outfit. He shouldn't be walking around in his PJs all day long. Oh, sorry, they just woke up. He's going to be going to work here in a moment. But watch this. Oh, her daughter took her attention first. See, I mean, it's just so cute. There's a lot of family. I mean, I didn't have them do any of that. These little touches, you know, they're just, they obviously really like each other a lot. Love each other a lot. And you can see that in the game. All right. And see, Elizabeth, she's very affectionate. She always wants to hug. So we'll do that. Let's go in and check in on Kale. He's upstairs, looks like, just washed his hands. He's happy, which is good because he's got to go to school soon. I think. Maybe they missed it because I wasn't here. I'm not sure exactly. I wonder if there's a way to send them to school. Alright, somehow they missed school today. And I'm not sure exactly why that is. Yeah, there's no way to. So I'm gonna have to ask about that if anyone else has had that issue. And it could be just because I was away from the home and so they didn't automatically go to school. But their homework is done, so they didn't get new homework either. Okay, so we're fine there. I'll have to look into that because that's interesting. That's never happened before. Alright, let's go check in on Kylie. She's another newly adopted. We're in the nursery right now. Looks like the baby's not very happy. So we're going to have... Oh, she's coming in to check. We're going to have her feed the baby. And then we're going to have her change the diaper. We're going to make a silly face and rock. We're going to shush him a little bit as well. He's going to work. Now, as you can see, I'm a little bit at a loss here just because I'm overwhelmed. I have a house full of 6 Sims, and that's very difficult. So we're not going to age the baby up right away. We're going to kind of let it hang out because there's not a lot to do with the baby. And that's kind of a good thing in some aspects, like right now. Let's look at this house, though. So let's start from the bottom up. When you walk through the front door, you have just a basic living room here. With a TV, just some knickknacks hanging around, which I like that, a weird picture of somebody, and a computer with a bookshelf, so that's fun. It leads right into a big family style kitchen, and I love some of these new objects in the game here. Again, I used money cheats for this, so I was able to get this really cool looking refrigerator, a really cool looking stove, and just kind of make this, I mean, you know, everything about this kitchen is just all the little personal touches and the knickknacks. I love having both a coffee maker and a tea brewer. I also like that I have this little knickknack thing with the little mugs right next to that. It's really cute and really fun. Over here is just the downstairs bathroom. There's a little tub here. Oh, somebody left something here. We're going to have... Can the kids clean this up? Let's have her throw that away. So there's that, and then that just leads up into a little hallway that leads upstairs. Now the second floor is all about the kids because I have so many. So we have the stairs leading up here to this hallway, and here we have the nursery. Oh, my baby's crying. Why is it crying? Alright, so Rebecca, come on up and take care of your little guy. Make a silly face, rock, cuddle, coo-at. Oh, never mind, it's sleeping. It just needed to cry itself to sleep, apparently. Didn't need anything. Okay, so we're going to just get rid of all that stuff. Alright, so let's go back to this tour here. So we have obviously the nursery. Okay, and then we have the playroom. Now, one thing I wanted to do is I didn't want to use how big of rooms everything were, so I actually went into styled rooms in build mode, and I just grabbed certain things from each room that I liked and set them up. So it was much easier. I liked building and decorating this way. I was able to find things I would probably have not known about. Here's the bathroom upstairs for the kids. It's got a little shower, their little sink and mirror, some knickknacks hanging around here, obviously a toilet. Just some cute things. Here is Kale's bedroom. We're going to be changing these rooms around once they age up to teenagers. I'm not going to have any more kids after this. So we'll be able to turn these into some teenager rooms. All right, Rebecca's going to have... Nope, Rebecca, you cannot go to sleep right now. You have a baby that's tired. Or hungry, I mean. Sorry, we'll go back to that in a second here. Babies are a pain. This is why I was never a huge fan of children. They get in the way sometimes. But as you can see, the other kids go and they do try to help out, which is nice. So, even though they can't really do a whole lot, which I wish they could. I wish they could feed a bottle or do something, but they can't. Here is a bedroom that right now Kylie and Elizabeth are sharing. And I have a kind of a little room divider here, so they have like their own little privacy with their sleepings, and then they have a little desk here that they can use. Again, they'll each get their own room here once they age up to teenagers. Alright, why is she not able? Alright, so apparently something's going on here. We're just going to do that. Let's try it this way. Let's see if she can breastfeed now. Well, this game's not going the way it's supposed to. And we don't want the baby to get taken away from us, so let's just move it out here real quickly and see if that takes care of it. And then we'll have to age it up just because I can't deal with it anymore. Can anyone tell I'm not a mom in real life? There you go. Okay, so back to the tour. Let's have her change, bounce, cooat, cuddle, make a silly face, and rock. Alright, so anyway, so once they're all teenagers, they'll get their own room and they'll be a lot less crowded up here. And then upstairs we have the master suite. We have the bedroom where Rebecca and Bruce are quite often, obviously, from how many kids we have. And then we have their master bath as well. And I really do like it. It's dark right now because the lights are auto lights, so they're not turned on because no one's up here. And then out here we just have a creative room. Some of the knickknacks that go with the inspiration rooms I really wanted, but you can't unless you reach certain parts of the careers. And so you are limited to some of the decorating, but it does give you something to work towards in the game. And so I thought that's really cool, a nice little touch, something to work towards. Now, let's look at the aspiration for family. Just want to show you real quickly. And she's getting hungry, so she's going to have to go eat soon, and then she's going to have to go to sleep and take a nap. But let's look at her aspiration. So she has an aspiration of a big, happy family. And the goal for that is to build a large, loving household. And the reward trait is the matriarch. Matriarchs provide skill boosts whenever they are around their children. So that's kind of a cool thing. So basically, once she reaches this reward here, anytime she's around any of her kids, and they'll get a skill boost. So let's look at the actual whole aspiration. Now I've completed 3 parts of this so far. 4th part will take a while to do. But the first one is readily apparent. So you have to become an adult, which is a young adult, and spend 1,000 simoleons on kid stuff. Once you do that, you go into the next stage, which is a caregiver. From there, you have to read to a child for a total of 3 hours. You have to become a parent, whether it's to your own or... So you can read to your own child from there, or you can... See, the first part, you don't actually have to have a kid to do it. You can get prepared on it without actually becoming pregnant right away, which is kind of cool. So that's the first one, just become an adult and spend 1,000 on kid stuff. Second one is to read to a child, whether it's yours, it doesn't have to, for 3 hours. And then become a parent and socialize with your child at least 20 times. And then we have a loving guardian, which I've just completed as well, which is be a parent to a child with 5 friends. Be friends with 3 of your children. Luckily, I'm friends with all 4 well, all three of the kids, and hopefully I am with the baby as well, and adopt a child, which we just did with Kylie. The final part of this is have a child get married. Obviously, that's going to take a while. Have 4 grandchildren and become good friends with 4 children or grandchildren. So I won't be completing this for quite some time. She's still a young adult. Her kids are still kids. They have at least, I think, 8 or 9 days before aging up, most of them. And I don't even know how long they'll be teenagers for. So it'll be a while before she finishes this off. Now, the successful lineage is very similar. Become an adult, spend 1,000 on kid stuff. Caregiver, read to a child for 3 total hours. Become a parent, socialize 20 times. So that's all the same. But then number 3 is trusted mentor. Help a child with homework 3 times. Have a child earn an A in high school. And have a child max any skill. And then a successful lineage is mentor a child 10 times, have a child complete an aspiration, and have a child or grandchild reach the top of a career. So they're similar but different, but she's the big happy family one. But pretty much all of these have their own little goals to meet. So for example, if you wanted to be a master chef, you have to cook 5 excellent meals and make 5 large orders of grilled cheese before you can even go to the next one, which is Captain Cook, which is achieve level 5 cooking skill. Cook 10 meals while inspired. Earn silver at a dinner party event. And then there's culinary artist. Become an adult. Reach level 5 in the culinary career. Create 8 types of excellent food. And then finally, you're a master chef when you can cook 20 excellent large meals, achieve level 5 gourmet cooking skill, cook 5 gourmet dishes at a single event. So, and there's so many more. I'm not going to go through all of these right now, but there's a lot of story play available here, not just jobs. So I always used to play, let's just, I used to always play, hurry up and get promoted, and it's not as easy to get promoted. For example, Bruce has been working as tech in the tech guru career for over a week now, and he's only on level 2 of his career, and it's really interesting. So we're going to have her cook a gourmet meal for the family. Now, she's not a great gourmet cook, but we're going to have her try to make pasta primavera. We've been practicing that. Now, she used to have a garden, which I got rid of for a while. I might open it up again, but it's just too much to keep track of every day, where she had mushroom and basil. So we have fresh mushrooms and basil in our refrigerator. We're going to make a party size. It's almost Jackson's birthday. So we're going to have her go down and make this, and then we're going to have her take a little nap because she's very tired. She's a new mom, obviously. But I don't want her sleeping and being awake all night long, so we're going to do that. While she's getting ready to cook, I'm going to go check on the kids. Now you can see it's much brighter up here because there's kids here. Now there is a little clipping. I do see what people say about that. It honestly doesn't bother me, and the reason it doesn't bother me is because I've played Second Life for years. And if any of you have ever played Second Life, it's an online virtual world. And it's horrible clipping, so I don't even notice it anymore. I don't like the way her hair is going through that hoodie, so I may have to go change her hair. Oh yes, we were going to go into Create a Sim and show you the different options here. So we're just going to have Kylie go change her appearance. One thing I like about Create a Sim, though, is once you're in Create a Sim, you're in there for the entire family. It's not just for you. So it's really nice to be able to get in there and do it for everybody if you want to update everybody's looks. Alright, so we have Kylie. I'm just going to close in on her. Isn't she adorable? I mean, come on. She's one of the ones I adopted, and she's just adorable. I cannot wait to see what she looks like as a teenager and as an adult. I have a feeling she's going to be a little heartbreaker. But she is just the cutest thing ever. Here's her relationships. She's got all these siblings, mother and father, and even though she's adopted, it doesn't, she's part of the family, and I like that. Alright, so let's just real quickly, I'm not going to go through everything because I don't want this to be an hour-long video. I'm just going to show you some of the hairstyles for children, which are a huge upgrade from what they were in The Sims 3. Sims 3 hair was terrible for kids. You can do the no hair, but you can also do a little bun, like a little ballerina bun, which I think is cute. There's just a little braid if she wants to pretend she's Elsa from Frozen. Let it go, let it go. Just kidding. Alright, and then there's, you know, these little weird Mickey Mousey pigtails, which are adorable, but she's not going to wear those. Now here she has just a little ponytail. This is, you know, just something fun, little, this is, I believe, what we had on before. I can't remember if that's what were using before. It's a little straight hairstyle. Now these pigtails I think are adorable. And so is this little bob. She looks like my niece right there, actually. My niece has that haircut. She's 4 and she's adorable. A little longer hairstyle. A little bit more wavy, less brushed. You know, a lot of kids don't like to brush their hair every day. This obviously is more for children of color, but I think it's fun. It's actually a lot better than the braids they gave the adults, I'll be honest with you. And then here's, I think this is cute. It's like a little Ariana Grande type thing with a little side ponytail up there. But we're going to go back to this just long hairstyle. I like that on her. Actually, I think I want to give her the bangs. I think she's cute with bangs. You can also put hats on the kids. This is with the party hat content. With, you know, we're not going to use the animal hats, really, but it is in there. But there's a couple of options here for hats. There's, you know, this cute little, I don't know what, it looks like one of those old newspaper boy hats. Just another type of cap. Looks like a train conductor cap. I kind of like that. Just another version of the cap. You know, there's just everything, but we're not going to put a hat on her. Accessories, there are some accessories. You can put the child in glasses if you wanted to, which I think are just adorable. You can choose to add, you know, necklaces, which I think is cute as well. This one's a little strawberry. We're actually going to have her wear a little strawberry necklace. And I think I might actually keep the glasses on her because they're so cute. Alright, let's go into clothes. Now, I believe this is one of the style looks. I can't remember or not. It's not. Maybe it is. Yeah, it is. So she's wearing this style. I believe she's wearing this style look right here. But as you can see, there's a lot. And I love the way they model it. They get so cute and excited. Here's another style look. I love the mismatched socks. That's adorable, I'll be honest with you. Here's another one.
Yes.
Little zebra tights.
Oh.
There's a polka dot pants. You can go with this color as well. We're going to keep her with what she was wearing before. I love that look. I thought it was cute on her. Oops. The only thing is when you go into styled looks, you want to do your accessories afterwards because it did take off her accessories. And we're going to fix these eyebrows. I do not like that color of eyebrow, a little harsh. Okay. Let's go back in and put her in those glasses. And the strawberry necklace. Okay. And then as far as her formal wear, you can see she's in this little ruffled dress. For athletics, she's got this little track suit, I believe. Yep. For her sleepy time, she's just in a little it's adorable. I'm sorry. And then the mismatched socks, I can't. They're just too cute. They really are. And then her party outfit. So she's just, I mean, I love the kids in this game. I've never liked the kids before, but they are so cute. They have so much personality. Let's look at Kale. Now this is where genetics come in. As you can see, this is the father. Okay. This is Bruce. And this is Rebecca. And you can see she's got like these big eyes, and she's got this color of eyes, this like turquoise color, whereas Bruce has like almost like a grayish blue. Okay, his eyes are a little bit smaller. Now what's interesting is that he has his mother's eyes, but his father's coloring. We're actually going to do something about this hair. I do not like this hair. We're gonna give him, he's a little bit of a rambunctious scamp. We're gonna give him more of a rambunctious type of haircut. But as you can see, he looks like his parents. He really does. Now here's his twin sister. So they're obviously fraternal twins. Now I'm not a huge fan of the black hair. I'll be honest with you, it doesn't texture very well. I don't really like this hairstyle either. We're gonna give her the little ponytail. I think that might be better. Or maybe we'll give her the long straight hair. That might be better. Here we go. She's got the mismatched socks too. It's just so cute. But you can see her eyes look more like her dad's, but she's got her mother's coloring in her eyes. There's so much with the genetics that's just so cute and adorable. I love it. I love it a lot. So anyway, I didn't want to do too much in the Create a Sim, but I wanted to show you a little bit there. So we're going to go back into the household. Now I believe I did load this family into the gallery. So you can search by my origin ID, which I'll type in the description below. My origin ID is Occasus_JARAM. That's OCCASUS_JAYARAM. And if you go into the gallery and you look under my origin ID, you should find my family. And if you wanted to play with them or add them just to your town, you can definitely do that as well. But anyway, we are all set here. I'm done. I'm going to sign off for now and get back to playing my family. But I hope this gave you a little glimpse into all there is to offer with The Sims 4, with the families. Actually, really quickly, one other thing I want to show you, because Rebecca's feeling flirty right now. She's a romantic Sim, so that happens quite often. I'm going to show you what you can do. Every once in a while, when you have a certain mood, there's a certain object you can cook. Right now, she has the ability to cook flirty heart cookies. So we're going to do that right now. Her pasta primavera is not very good, obviously. If it's just okay, though, they won't like eating it. It'll not be very good. But we'll have her daughter, since she's sitting here in the kitchen, put it away in the refrigerator so it doesn't spoil. But watch, Rebecca's gonna go ahead and we're paused. She's gonna go ahead and eat, and then she's gonna make those cookies. But it's just really fun. It adds a little element of flavor, funness to the game. If she was feeling playful, she gets the option to make silly gummy bear pancakes. And I'm sure there's others. I haven't really explored everything yet, but it's really cute. It's really fun. There's a lot to love about this game. There's a lot people wanted to complain about and are still complaining about. Some of them may have the game, some of them may not have the game. All I can say is, for me, I have the game, and I love it more than any other game. I have The Sims 1, which I haven't played in years. My computer doesn't work with it anymore. I have The Sims 2. I have The Sims 3, and quite a few of the expansion packs for Sims 3. But I've uninstalled them all, and I won't be going back to them. At least not for a very long time, just because there's so much to offer in this game. I'm so excited to be in this game, and I'm loving it. So, anyway, now for real, I am going to go, and I hope you have a great rest of the day and enjoy your simming experience. Bye-bye.